Gotta start the day off right, man.
Welcome to Rebuke All Devils Radio 107.7, home of the truth. Subscribe to our channel and receive breaking news, world news, along with a variety of truth music on our playlist. If you would like to join us or advertise, email us at rebukealldevils.radio 107.7 at yahoo.com. Home of the truth and shalom.
We're the winner. We won. Okay. They are militarily defeated. The only thing they have is the psychology of, oh, we're going to drop a couple of mines in the water, all right?
Donald Trump is still loudly clinging to his narrative of victory, even as the reality on the battlefield shows the war slipping further out of Washington's control. With at least 13 US troops killed and multiple high-value aircraft downed, the human and hardware cost of this war is now impossible to spin away. Iran has moved quickly to flip the script on Trump's boasts, arguing that the balance of power has shifted and that it is Tehran, not Washington, that now holds the upper hand. In a dramatic escalation, an Iranian advisor has gone so far as to demand that the United States effectively surrender within 20 hours. As Iran raises the stakes with harsher warnings and bolder rhetoric, the Pentagon suddenly looks boxed in, with fewer options that don't risk an even wider escalation. Only hours after Trump issued his latest threat against Iran, an influential Iranian advisor turned the tables, reframing the confrontation as one where the US, not Tehran, is running out of time. According to reports, Mahdi Mohammadi, an advisor to Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf, bluntly said that it is now Trump who must submit to Iran if he wants to avoid disaster for his allies.
Get your money out of the market now, before artificial intelligence destroys it. That's the message
He warned that Trump has roughly 20 hours to back down and accept Iran's terms, or else American-aligned states in the region will face consequences severe enough to drag them back to the Stone Age. Mohammadi posted these remarks on X on April 7th, timing his message to collide directly with Trump's own deadline and undercut the US narrative of control. Mohammadi said, and I quote, "Iran has clearly and overtly won the war and will only accept an ending that consolidates its gains and creates a new security regime in the region. The true state of affairs is this. It is Trump who has about 20 hours to either surrender to Iran or his allies will return to the Stone Age. We will not back down." End quote. Before this, Trump had once again reiterated his threats against Iran, warning of more strikes and linking his pressure campaign to the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz.
Late Thursday night, an American F-15 fighter jet went down deep inside enemy territory in Iran while participating in Operation Epic Fury, where we're doing unbelievably well. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. President, for the question. Deliberate attacks on civilian infrastructure violate the Geneva Conventions and international law.
Who are you with?
I'm with the New York Times. Zolan from the New York Times. Are you
The failing.
Are you
The
concerned?
circulation way down at the New York Times.
Are
What's
you
going on?
concerned that your threat to bomb power plants and bridges amount to
No,
war
not at
crimes?
all. No. I hope I don't have to do it. But again, I just said, 47 years they've been negotiating with these people. They're great negotiators, and because they're not going to have a nuclear weapon. And if somebody that takes my place someday is weak and ineffective, which possibly that will happen because we had numerous presidents that were weak, ineffective, and afraid of Iran, we're never going to let Iran have a nuclear weapon. And if you think it's okay for people that are sick of mind, that are tough, smart, and sick, really sick, from a policy standpoint, from any which way you want to say, mentally, these are disturbed people. If you think I'm going to allow them, and powerful and rich, to have a nuclear weapon, you can tell your friends at the New York Times, not going to happen.
Means violating
Quiet.
international law.
You no longer have credibility at the New York Times. because the New York Times said, oh, Trump won't win the election, and I won in a landslide. I won every swing state. New York Times said, oh, Trump won't win the election. New York Times has no credibility. The credibility they have is it used to be all the news that's fit to print. The old gray lady, it was great, but they're running on past fumes, and you can't keep doing that. You have to be able to give the correct news. Like you, who I know, are fake. You're fake. The entire country can be taken out in one night, and that night might be tomorrow night.
در صورت عملی شدن تهدیدات آمریکا در خصوص نیروگاه‌های ایران بلافاصله اقدامات تنبیهی انجام خواهد شد. همه نیروگاه‌های برق، زیرساخت‌های انرژی و فناوری اطلاعات رژیم صهیونیستی و شرکت‌های مشابه در منطقه که سهامدار آمریکایی دارند به طور کامل تخریب خواهند شد. دفاع از کشور و منافع ملت خود دست به هر کاری خواهیم زد.
Please, let me live.
Relax, Donald.
We need you alive.
Yes, you are destroying America better than anyone.
Wait, why did you come? Just to tell you you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
I hope you all may be healthy and happy and safe, and may your heart feel peace. So, much love.
Why didn't you believe me? Why didn't you believe me? I've been telling you the truth about Donald Trump for 5 years. Why didn't you believe me?
Come on, goddamn man.